They don't overpower you. They don't shout. They don't threaten. They use words that sound reasonable, words that make you hesitate, words that quietly shift power away from you. And most people never realize it's happening because manipulation rarely feels like manipulation. It feels like a conversation, a misunderstanding, a moment where you feel the need to explain yourself. That moment is where control changes hands. There is one sentence that ends most manipulation attempts instantly. Not by being aggressive, not by being clever, but by shutting down the entire strategy. Most manipulation starts small, a comment that creates doubt, a tone that suggests you're overreacting, a pause that pressures you to speak. Manipulators don't rush. They wait for you to fill the silence. They rely on one thing above all else: your need to be understood. Once you start explaining, they've already won the first round. Because explanations create openings. Every detail becomes leverage. Every justification becomes something they can twist. This is the part nobody teaches you. Manipulation feeds on engagement, not conflict, not logic, engagement. You think defending yourself helps. It feels responsible, it feels mature, but it does the opposite. Defending yourself invites debate. Debate invites negotiation, and boundaries are not meant to be negotiated. Here's how manipulators flip the script. They ignore what they did and focus on how you reacted. If you feel hurt, you're sensitive. If you feel confused, you're insecure. If you push back, you're the problem. Notice what just happened. The behavior disappears. Now you're on trial. Most people lose right here because they start proving their feelings are valid. But manipulators don't care if your feelings are valid. They care if they control the frame. So what's the sentence? The one that collapses the entire game. Here it is. I'm not going to explain myself. That's it. No anger, no follow-up, no justification, and then silence. This sentence works because it removes the fuel. It denies them access to your reasoning. It ends the negotiation they were counting on. Manipulators expect emotional labor, clarifying, reassuring, softening. When you refuse to explain, the dynamic shifts immediately. Pay attention to what happens next. They escalate. They may accuse you of being rude, or cold, or unfair. That's not communication. That's loss of control. A healthy person respects a boundary. A manipulator challenges it. If they wanted understanding, they would ask questions. If they want control, they demand explanations. I'm not going to explain myself forces that truth into the open. This sentence is not defensive. It's declarative. You are not asking permission. You are stating a limit. Manipulators thrive in gray areas. This removes the gray. Some people worry this sounds harsh. It isn't. It's neutral. Calm, firm, no sarcasm, no emotional charge. Emotion is what they're fishing for. If they push again, repeat it. I'm not going to explain myself. No variation, no elaboration. Repetition signals certainty. Certainty destabilizes manipulators. They may switch tactics. Guilt, victimhood, anger. That's called a control pivot. Each pivot is designed to pull you back in. Emotionally, your job is simple. Do not re-engage. Silence after the sentence matters. Silence creates pressure. Pressure reveals intent. People with good intentions pause and reflect. Manipulators panic. This is why the sentence works. It forces the interaction to stand on its own. No spin, no distortion. There's a deeper layer here. By refusing to explain, you signal self-trust. Manipulation cannot survive self-trust. When you stop explaining, you stop proving. When you stop proving, you stop negotiating your worth. This sentence is not about winning. It's about opting out. And opting out is the one move manipulators can't counter. They need participation. You just removed it. Now, listen carefully. This sentence will not fix toxic people. It will reveal them. Some will back off immediately. Others will double down. Both outcomes give you clarity. Clarity is power. If someone responds with respect, they weren't manipulating. If someone reacts with hostility, the mask just slipped. This sentence isn't a weapon. It's a filter. Use it cleanly. Use it calmly. You do not owe access to your inner world. You do not owe explanations for your boundaries. You do not owe emotional labor to people who misuse it. The most powerful people say less, not more. I'm not going to explain myself. Say it once, then stop, and watch how fast the power shifts.